Hello, everybody, Line Dance World. This is Mr. Charles and Carlos, Let's Talk Soul Line Dancing podcast. Queen Sheila actually created this thing. It's our 199th episode. Wow. We hope y'all out there today. So we're going to have a great time. Short thing about me, 17 years, 15 in Denver. I'm not retired anymore because I got a job today. So back at it. But anyway, Mr. Prince, Carlos, how you doing, my brother?
Good, man. It's another good week in the line dance world.
Everywhere.
Like Sunday is a weird day because it's like technically it's the beginning of the week, but it feels like the wind down the end of the week because I don't have no job. So it feels like to me, Sunday is like the end. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It's a weird space to be in.
Daylight saving time too. Like wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The time has definitely messed me up. Yeah, I definitely feel weird.
I
Took a nap midday. I was knocked out earlier today. I was knocked out.
Line Dance World. We're gonna go ahead and get our wonderful guest on here. I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce her, Mr. Carlos. He's gone, so
okay.
He's back. There you go. Well, you want to go ahead and do that first?
Internet sensation. All the way from a small town of Albany, Georgia. We got Miss Teresa Fields.
Yeah. I really don't believe that's her name, but
don't start, Miss Charles.
She says it is.
Don't start. Let's be on for 10 minutes first.
All right, then I'll start. Okay, I get.
Then you can start. Jeez.
What you doing? How are you? I haven't seen you since the camping trip that we went to. The camping trip in September. Seen both of y'all. I told you I lost like 41 pounds since I seen y'all. Y'all.
I know you. Right past y'all. We're not gonna recognize you when we see you.
Yep.
Who that man is? Who that man is? Oh man!
All right, I tell you, boy, you know how I feel about both of you guys. I'm telling you, but I'm so glad you're on here. You know, I bugged you enough, so you know.
I mean, you weren't gonna stop bullying me, so I just had to go ahead and say, but I want the people to know I was bullied.
Yes, she was. Yeah,
I was bullied.
I bullied short girl, but she got Gerard on me on the other line. So I be coming after y'all. I be coming after you. Who's next? We definitely glad to have you on here, especially after Sharika. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Thank you for having me. That's my girl. I love me some Sharika Nicole.
Yeah, and Carlos couldn't wait either, could he? I see she coming down there. Couldn't wait. She was just on the other side.
Y'all know how Carlos is. When he want to do something, he gonna do it. He ain't waiting.
I know that's right.
You ain't gonna surprise her. She wasn't even ready.
All this stuff happening. So tell us something about yourself.
Let's from wherever you want to. I am a lovely 40 years old. I know I look 22, but I'm 40. I have one child. I have a daughter. She's 19. She's in her second year in college. I have 3 siblings by my mother. I'm not going to even tell you the number by my father. So we just going to leave it at how many I have by my mama.
Number.
I am a twin. I have a younger brother and a younger sister, but me and my twin are the oldest. I started attending a line dance class in 2016. So I've been line dancing like in class settings since 2016. But then I started my own classes in 2017. So I've been teaching. I'm in year 8 for teaching, but I've been line dancing for 9 as far as a class setting. But before that, I was like line dancing in my living room on my own and all that kind of good stuff. So it's been a little longer than that. But as far as like organized and in a class, 9 years.
Where?
In Albany. Yeah, in Albany. So the first class I attended was in Albany. A local DJ started that class, and I started going there. And I was big by the bug. I already liked line dancing, but once I went to class, that was a different world.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to Linda Sims event in 2017, and I definitely was big from then. It was over. It was a wrap from there. It was a wrap from there. He decided he didn't want to teach anymore after we went to that event, and I was like, that ain't what we do. Like, no. So then I started my own class because he didn't want to teach anymore.
Let's mess it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She messed it up, all right.
And everybody has a way to start. How did you get started, Carlos? What did you run into? What was your thing to get you going?
Teaching?
Line dancing period first and then teaching.
Well, I was at work one day. This is back when I was in my corporate America days. And I was just like asking the ladies there, like, where do, the successful women hang out? Because I got tired of going to traditional places to hang out, the clubs and stuff like that. And one of the ladies that worked there was like, well, they got this line dancing thing that goes on Tuesday nights at this soul food spot. And I went down there. That's kind of how I got into it. Kind of looking for my wife, basically. But I never thought I'd be an instructor. I just went, for the social aspect and to meet ladies. That was pretty much it.
I went back in I think it was 2007. I wanted to do two-stepping with ladies. I didn't have one, so I wanted to meet them. But no men, just like me in Chicago. Fred Edmonds showed up. We was the only two guys. And they had to switch it because, we couldn't dance with all of them all the time. So they started a group called One Step Above from Atlanta. I don't know if y'all know that. One Step Above, way back in the day. And I caught on quick. And I'm like, y'all, an instructor? Kind of like was forced on me. I think Sharika said earlier, she wasn't trying to be no instructor or do that. It kind of finds you. No, we want you. And then you see how successful or unsuccessful you are. So to me, it was a wonderful thing. And I'm still in awe, everything that, all the wonderful things that get out of it. And I'm looking at you, girlfriend, and my student, we just watch her. I'm like, what about everybody? You need to watch her.
I'm trying. I'm doing what I can.
And it happens like that. When you get,
it literally happened quick. Like where I am right now, I definitely didn't picture myself being here at all. So it happened fast. It happened fast.
Now behind stage, we were adding up the followers. What did we come up to between you and Carlos combined? 190 something thousand.
192,000 together.
Yeah, that's I'm telling you, that's a lot of following going on. I'm telling you right there. So y'all doing something right. I was telling Avis, I gotta kind of touch y'all or something because you guys had that aura that comes around not often.
You think so?
And you got to get it, and y'all got it, and y'all running with it. I was listening to Carlos' podcast. I had to call him up the other day. I said, man, you remember that song, Knock It Out the Box?
Hey.
You knocked that podcast out the box. Well, he was saying, I'm telling everybody right now, look at that podcast because I already shared it to 100-something pages, so you ain't got no excuse. Right there.
You will share the mess out of something. I be thinking I done popped off, and I be like, "Oh, Mr. Charles done shared it 100 times." Okay.
I thought everybody did that. Everybody should do that.
I just posted this video 10 minutes ago.
If you want people to see, you gotta share it, y'all. Come on.
I said, "Oh, that's Mr. Charles."
Can you imagine
But I do appreciate you though, because
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
everybody don't do that.
yeah,
And you know, and that
yeah,
is love, that is support. It doesn't take
yeah.
much to hit the share button. So
Yeah,
I
you
do
guys.
appreciate you for
And
that.
before we really get deep into it, I got to tell everybody this story. We were at Queen Sheila's last event,
Okay.
and this lady came up to me and she just looked at me in my face. She said, "Do you know me?" And I'm like, "Hell no." She said, "You know who I am?" It was you because
It was me.
yeah, you had
I
hair
was
left.
newly bald too.
I mean, you just came up to me. Do you know me, Mr. Child? Nope. I have no
I was
idea.
newly bald too. You like, That's
Oh
funny.
boy, you guys, thank for her, Carlos. We got a lot of questions for you today. So
Oh my. Let me see if I got a
yeah,
lot of answers.
let's see what people talk. Anybody on? I ain't been on the little
They're
chat
just
line.
pretty
What's
much
going on?
saying, hey.
What's up, Melville? We got EJ in the house. What's up, my mama in here? Denicia, Gray, uh, boy, Anthony. We call it Andy. My bad. What's up,
Hey, Andy.
Andy?
What's up,
Andy in
Anthony?
here.
I need to go back to Ybor City, baby.
Uh, yeah, everybody's coming in saying what's up, y'all. Thank you for watching. If you watching on YouTube, go ahead and hit the like button because the likes are free. Make sure you subscribe, but you probably already are. That's why you're on here. And then all you Facebook people, we are back on the original Let's Talk Soul Line Dancing page. I've actually shared that on my Facebook already and on Universal Soul Line Dance page. So if you want to catch the last, I think 3 episodes, you can actually
Yes.
go back to Let's Talk Soul Line Dancing because all the episodes are going back to that page. So going forward, you know where to catch all these episodes because we were off for a while. Some of y'all might have noticed, like, yo, like, where was the video? I don't see the videos no more. But we're back.
New year, new attitude. That is a fact. Now, Terrain, what's her name? Tarina. Hello, everyone. Love you, Teresa Fields.
Like Trinae,
Is my 10 minutes
Oh,
up
that's
yet?
Trina.
Trina, or Trina with an
Mhm.
E. Okay.
Trina. Mm-hmm.
I do that, Trina. I destroy names. That's my profession.
Oh, Sister,
Okay,
we coming.
Andy.
I don't mean
You
no
might can
harm.
work that out, Andy.
What you say,
I
Carlos?
said, Andy want us to come to Cincinnati. I said, we can come.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he asked me myself. I got to get back with him. Mail change.
Andy, hey, look, I tell everybody, revert back to my podcast. Revert back to Tuesday's podcast.
That plug there was something
It's on your
serious.
page.
And you can get anybody you want.
Oh man. Oh, tread lightly, Andy. Tread lightly.
Now, Teresa, I have a question for you real quick. How did you get into the trail rider deal, the connection and all that? How did that
Ooh,
come about?
the college back home, Albany State University, I started being booked with them to do events. And there was a trail ride group. It was a school-based trail ride group. And they were coming out to the events. So they were coming out and I'm talking about showing out. So I kept saying, well, what y'all line dance at? Like, what y'all do? And I was like, we're a trail ride group. I was like, oh, okay. So my 40-year-old self, well, can't Auntie join y'all? I want to go
All them girls,
outside to the trail ride too.
what's the average age of them girls? What's the average age of them girls?
19, 20. Yeah.
What?
I
What?
was the oldest, literally. Like they were literally calling me auntie.
You were the oldest. Yeah, you were.
They were literally calling me auntie. So that's how I got in. They allowed me to join their group, even though it was a college-based group. They allowed me to join, but then they also knew that I knew a lot. So they was like, yeah, auntie, because you could help us do this, we could grow, and you can help us know the steps and all that kind of stuff. So
Smart.
they let me in. I loved on them, and it went from there. Once I started traveling with them and just doing dances with them and posting it and started incorporating some of those dances in my class, the rest of the community started loving auntie too. A lot of them I hadn't even met, but I love them. I love them.
Yeah, it's
That's
the line dance
interesting with
world.
the age. So the hot topic has been about these trail ride steppers, doing the dances that we do or messing them up, whatever like that. But when you put it into perspective, like they're 18 and 19-year-old girls,
Mhm.
like how are you upset and mad with a community of people that are babies? Like, like it's not like they like 50-year-old women that just deciding to change up what we do. It's like they got excited about what we do with no
Mhm.
guidance
Like one
and
day.
just
Mhm.
started doing something,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and they're 19 years old, 20 years old.
Yeah.
These people, these college kids that you see in these videos going viral, like you
Mhm.
said, Quentin is in college, the guys that's going viral and stuff like that. These dudes is babies.
Yeah, they are, and they don't know what they don't know. Like
Yeah.
and that's just the truth. They don't know what they don't know,
Exactly.
and you have to be somebody willing, number one, inviting, number two, to just come in and love on them, and
Yeah.
then start lovingly correcting them. So the girls that I was with, because we was in a smaller setting, I was able to correct them. Like, no, that ain't how cha-cha-cha go. Like, you got 90% of it, but y'all doing the ending wrong. That ain't how it go. Then I go pull up a video and show them how it go. Like, oh, okay, auntie, thank you for letting. Like, they are receiving when you're not yelling at them, fussing at them. Like, I wasn't coming in there trying to be their mama, and they love that about
Where you
me. I
present.
wasn't trying to be their mama. I am a member of the group. I'm not even the leader. I am a member of this group. My leader is 20 years younger than me. I went in there listening, doing whatever they needed to do, but also loving them and correcting them in the process with love, though. With love.
Well, we talked about that. You can get the same message across, but sometimes it's how you present
Correct.
it. You go in there yelling and fussing and telling you can't do this and I'm around. You know how it goes, Carlos. You talking
But
about
what
on
it
your
ex-
podcast. Like, I own this, you own that. Why? Oh my God. Just like I said, just what my man say on it. Just be
Right.
nice.
Like, I'm 40. You ain't finna yell at me either. You ain't finna yell at me either.
Well, that's funny.
Yeah, I feel like because
Just be
it's
nice.
exploding, so it has to be like it's not just Terrestrial. Like the rest of the community got to be willing to do that though. Like because it's happening in
Yeah.
every state, like South Carolina where you at, Charles, and North Carolina, and Texas,
Oh yes,
and
now
Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, whatever. So it's like us line dance OGs, the veterans, whatever. Gotta have an open heart, open mind, understand these are 19 and 20-year-olds. And so we can talk trash about them all we want to. I'm embracing this whole thing. I always, for the
They having
last
fun.
5 years, we talked about line dancers aging out and where are we going to get these young people from? And then when God comes out of nowhere and places them in our laps,
Bam!
we got a problem.
We mad.
your
We
face.
mad. Because they ain't
In
dancing
your
like us.
face. I know.
Because they ain't dancing like us. We
What?
care. There's people within the community they
Embrace
ain't
it.
dancing like everybody else.
Exactly.
Look at Quan. Look at Stefan. Everybody ain't doing that.
Exactly. It's okay to be
Dude.
unique, but also
Yeah.
bring them in, and then like you said, with the right love and the right touch, you can mold them. Like, okay, this is y'all. I love your energy. Y'all might be jacking these dances up. Let me show y'all the right way to do these dances, whatever like that. It's a way to do it, but they so young.
Mm-hmm. It's
They having fun. They just want to dance.
Yeah, I wish we was doing that when I was
Oh.
20 years old. I wish we was doing a line dancing back then.
I was 53 when I started shooting.
Yeah, that's what we said.
All right, who we got on here, Carlos? We got some
Aaron
people
in
on
the
here. We
house,
better get it before
R&R,
they
them
get
more people down there in Tennessee, they jumped in and
Aye,
joined. We got Roz from Jacksonville in the
See?
house. We got John Woodhouse from Chicago in the building. We got Lamont
What's up, John?
in the building. What's up? We got Ken. What's up, baby? Lisa Savage. We got Sharika Nicole in the building.
big
And we
good.
also
What's
got
up?
Brian Price down there in South Boston, Virginia, down in the country.
Yeah, I'm in the country.
Gotta bring that
Oh, yeah.
back.
They come here for you, Teresa.
Huh?
They come in here to hear you. Like I told you, growing up, and see what's going on.
Mhm.
Now, if
We
you
do
really want
enjoy
this
all you
episode
guys
to go
coming
viral,
on here.
just let her start dancing right now. This whole episode go viral. Just start dancing, Teresa. Go ahead, stand up.
Hold on, they might not want to see the dance that I'm gonna do.
We've seen it already.
He said, "Get up out your seat." That's what 803 said.
And let your body move.
Let your body move.
Ain't that what it's about? That's all.
Get up and move. Yeah, so
Oh boy.
I actually love being on both sides though. I really do. I love being on both. It's things on the trail ride side, of course, that is not on the soul line dance side, but to be it's a piece of cake. Like it is the big old piece of chocolate cake to be on both sides. I get the best of both worlds right now. The best of both worlds.
Remember I called you up and I said, Teresa, what you think about me doing that boots on the ground? What you say, Mr. Charles? That dance is not
that ain't for you.
I said, thank you. I'm glad I got to just do my thing. I see Carlos every now and then be trying to, with the cowboy hat and stuff. I wish I gotta get me a cowboy hat. That's for sure.
I love it. I'm an outside guy. I've always hosted camping trips and all that stuff. So like that whole scene for me, like outside and horses, dirt bike, ATV. Sign me up. What we talking about?
I saw you on your dirt bike.
Bro, I'm gonna have a horse in about 2 months. Watch. I'm gonna be on live on a Sunday like this. I'm gonna pop up. I'm gonna be in a barn. I'll have a horse in the back. I'm gonna be feeding my horse live on Let's Talk Soul Line Dancing like this.
It's crazy.
Wilbur!
Never before done, people. Never before done.
Wow.
Oh boy. So what do you feel like you contributed so far to line dance, and where do you think it's going to go here in the future? And that goes for you too, Carlos. All three of us actually.
Well, in the season that I'm in right now, I'm gonna say number one, my energy, my spirit as far as being inviting. I have dived deep into posting on YouTube as far as like dances and instructionals and stuff, which a lot of the young people wasn't trying to do that. So now I'm navigating them over there to know that it is a world over there where y'all need to pull these dances up and not TikTok. Yeah. So right now, that's my biggest that's my biggest thing. My energy and my inviting spirit. Everybody don't have that. Everybody don't have that.
That draws the people is that spirit. It's not like this. A lot of people got energy, but that spirit and people see it. When it's phony, they don't see that.
And I don't act brand new either. Like when people come up to me, I love them. Like, can we take a picture? Sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Can I get a hug? Absolutely. Can I ask you something? Absolutely.
John Wells, I like cake. Carlos, what you feel like you done brought to the line dance community? A lot, I
know. Some people call me a trailblazer. No, I mean,
no, who is that? You better say it.
Pop out then with your trophy.
No, you earned it. I feel like, honestly though, because like it's like my vision for where I want line dance to go. I'm always steadily working on that. But like Teresa was saying, in this time right now, it's about giving to the people what I wasn't given when I first came into it. So like the resources, because resources can always be available, but it doesn't matter if nobody gives you, tells you about it, right? Mm-hmm. Like a community library could be right around the corner from you, but if you move to the neighborhood and nobody told you that library is right there, you wouldn't know about it, right? And so I like to be a resource. That's kind of why I started my podcast, to be the resource to all the line dancers about what we have available to us. And then also see what where we're short at, and creating opportunities and moments and times. And I like the stuff I'm working on right now, y'all would never believe. And I haven't told nobody about a lot of things because I know how I feel about that. Once I put it out there, people gonna run with it and jack it all up. But I have a lot of stuff that I want to do for the community. And people ask me like, why you got this going on? You doing this, you doing that, you doing that. And at one point I was gonna slow down. But Gary Vee put it perfect. I was listening to a very Gary Vee podcast, one of my favorite motivational speakers. He said most people are out here moving as if they have a second turn at this thing called life. We only get this thing one time. Like if you want to start that podcast, start that podcast. If you want to teach that class, teach that class. If you want to get that cruise ship, get that cruise ship. If you want to put on that event, put on that event. Because you know, as long as you're doing it with love, coming from a good place, and I'm gonna keep standing on that line dance neck because I have to. My goal is to make this thing better, and I see so many opportunities for this to be better. And with the platform that we've created with Let's Talk Soul Line Dancing and our individual classes and our events and stuff. Mm-hmm. Let's use it. Let's use it to give to people what they didn't give us, Mr. Charles. Mr. Charles single-handedly built that empire in Colorado, and nobody was out there giving them the game. He had to learn it the hard way. You know what I'm saying? And like what we're doing now, we didn't have this. There wasn't a Let's Talk Soul Line Dancing 15 years ago, 14 years ago. So we can go ahead and learn how to run a class or run an event. No. So that's my whole vision and goal for what I'm doing in line dance.
Well, you know, I feel like I'm giving you just more or less said it, kind of old school stuff. Seeing it from back then, I just see Cupid just chimed in, and that's all I knew was Cupid, you know, dances and stuff like that. And I've seen the evolution. I love the fact that everybody's coming up into this thing. And that's why when Carlos said, I talked to Carlos about this before, still keeping those classics because we did them. I know a lot of those classics. You know, if somebody came up to me and said, how many line dances you know? And I was just kind of joking, like 3,000 maybe, and that could be true. We just been dancing for the last 17 years, and that stuff adds up. And as we say, there wasn't no break. Like, well, there's no line dancing this month. Yeah. Okay, not, you know, COVID was different, but there was always a dance coming out. We're trying to keep up. But I feel like I want to give, me and Avis talked about it. It's kind of like y'all's time in a way. You know what I'm saying? We're going to stop. But when we start complaining about the younger people, when I was a kid, because I'll be 69 next month, when I was young and we did the bump, our parents looked at us, we was crazy. Y'all doing the bump? That's all y'all doing? Just bumping each other's butt. That was it. But, you know, you have to let it go sometime and embrace it. And I had this crazy vision. I even asked you and your mom, Carlos, you're doing the beginner's ball, 1,200 people. She's doing the cruise 3,000. What's next? And I think what it is, what's next is like we're going to have a line dance country. You know, the 51st country. There's going to be a line dance country. You got to have line dance license. Okay, you can't get in unless you line dance. And everybody going to be living next to each other, party and line dance and having a wonderful time. Probably, I mean, it's wonderful. My wife loved it. I met my wife through line dancing. Come on, you know, what can you say? And I'll say this before I go. One of my most memorable moments is, of course, when I got married at Linda Sims event, and you know, Carlos was videoing us going backwards on Canal Street, 17 minutes with the brass band behind us.
2 miles like this with the camera.
Well, we was down in the lobby first, and Carlos was videoing it, and then they took off. I didn't know we was going outside, so Carlos, you can see in the video, Carlos is running around trying to dodge through people to get up front, and he did that on a whim. Okay, we just asked him at the last second because CL Pleasure took the videos. We had the thing, so it's so many wonderful memories, people out there you can make. Get out, do this stuff. You know, embrace people, enjoy life, enjoy it. But I guess we better start. I see Carlos with Cupid yesterday. What's going on? Y'all just own it. I told you.
Came in town. He did a show for the AKAs. They had a convention down here in Richmond, a regional AKA convention, and he was their guest, surprise guest. They didn't even know he was coming. They brought him in for a surprise. And then when he landed, he was like, "Hey, Los, let's go." Like, all right,
That's what I'm talking about.
you
That's
know,
what I'm
and
talking
it's
about.
kind of so that was cool.
These are the people you meet. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you want to read them, Carl? You're the professional reader.
We got Ray Too Cool in the building.
What's up, Ray?
Out
I love that name. Too cool.
from California. We got Cupid in the building. We got girl Nikki out there. I gotta send me the link, Nikki. I need to sign up for the a Step Above the Rest event out there in Omaha, Nebraska. I ain't never been in Nebraska. I ain't even know y'all had black people out there. But Inez, what's up, girl? We got Lisa, Barbara, Miss Candy in the building, like Candy.
Yeah,
Adrian,
black
what's up, Adrian?
What's up, Adrian? There's black people in Omaha because I married one of them. My first wife.
Oh, I know Annette was from Omaha.
No, not that. That's the
Oh, the wife before that. The wife before that.
Listen to him, baby.
You supposed to text me that on the side, Mr. Charles.
You gonna get it, but you gonna get it. You and you ain't even one who said her name, but you gonna get in trouble for it.
Omaha. I used to say something else. She just got home from work. She got a new job too. We both got a new job. That's great.
But yeah, everybody in the comments, I appreciate y'all. Share this post, share this video. We got some good information. We got the beautiful Teresa Fields on the video today.
Yes.
But yeah, what you call it? Who said that? It was Jackie Davis. She said we danced through COVID-19.
Yeah,
man, that was a crazy year. Whew.
Outside parks,
crazy.
You can find a spot outside with mask on. Lord have mercy. Wow, but I guess we better get to our station identification here. What you said, Carl, is I click them and you go ahead and read them.
Yeah, we can do that.
What we got here?
What's up, y'all? Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the Facebook and YouTube page. Let's Talk Soul Line Dance. Check it out. We got 100. This is the 199th episode. The next episode will be 200. Your favorite TV show ain't got 199 episodes. Like 199 is crazy. Like I don't think I've done nothing 199 times other than Let's Come Dance With Me. That's probably the only thing I did 199 times.
2020 is when she started. 2020. I pulled it up on her bio. 2020, 5 years now. All right, what we got going on here?
Okay, National Line Dance Week actually was founded by Shirley Mitchell. It's September 8th through the 13th, 2025. Make sure you guys do something special that week. Get with your local line dance instructors, or just to come up with some type of theme to get it exciting, make it fun for that week. And you can start planning now. This year is flying by.
Yes.
Go ahead and mark that off in your calendar now. September 8th through the 13th is National Line Dance Week.
Yeah, because we'll be in Atlanta next week, won't we? That's how fast it's going. It seems like it, man.
Yeah.
Already April, my God.
Well, really, I will be in Atlanta next week because did I come back to Atlanta in April? If you're interested in being a guest on Let's Talk Soul Line Dance Podcast, contact Mr. Charles or myself. Emails are on the screen. Go ahead and screenshot that right now so you can get the emails. You can message us or hit us up on social media in our inbox, and we can try to get you straight. And if don't think about, I don't care how small you are, if you just started being an instructor, if you've been instructing for 30 years, people need to know about you, need to know who you are. If you're a music artist that has stuff to soul line dance, hit us up. If you're a DJ and soul line dancing, hit us up. Whoever you are attached to the community, hit us up and we can get you your own episode on here and we can get to know a little bit more about you.
Exactly. Hit us up. He said it. Come on here, y'all. Because I'd rather have y'all come to me because I know you want to be on there. You
So,
know.
Miss Mac, we got Seattle in the building. Don't forget to add Let's Talk Soul Line Dancing to your bio. All the people that have been on the show, especially you, Miss Teresa, you can add this to your bio and they ask you, give me a bio. Say, I've been here, I've been there. I started line dancing back in 1908. I was also featured on Let's Talk Soul Line Dancing twice.
Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
And
And
so,
when you get that bio, this is another thing about the bio, is right here at the bottom.
yep, you go to Linda Hardy's www.urbanlinedancehistory.com. If you're new to line dancing, this is definitely a great reference point. You can go to www.urbanlinedancehistory.com. You can find out a lot about instructors from all over the country, about how they got started in those regions, different events that go on in the areas. It's a lot of good content in that resource. And you also can add your stuff on there, your region. Talk about the history about how y'all area came up in line dancing. Always looking to add to that history page. Check it out. www.urbanlinedancehistory.com.
Well, while we on all that, we might as well go ahead and get all this out the way so we can do more talking to her.
Jackie Davis said, make sure you are a line dance DJ. He said, if you want to come on the show, don't come on here if you're just playing the wobble all day long. Universal Line Dancing on Facebook. Oh, you switched it off? Okay.
Nope. There you go.
All right. urbanlinedanceconnection.com. This is created by Nicole Points. This is where you want to go. If you got a new dance, upload your dance here. urbanlinedanceconnection.com. If you got a class that you need people to know about, put it on here. And also, if you have any event, a one-day event, a day party, a weekend event, add it to urbanlinedanceconnection.com. If you ever travel and you're trying to figure out where's the line dancing at in this city, you can go to this website right here, type in that city, and all the classes in that area will come up. Even if the classes aren't updated, it'll still give you the contact information for those instructors in that city. So go to urbanlinedanceconnection.com, and shout out to Nicole Points for creating that.
Yes. All right, my bad. Now this one.
Universal Soul Line Dancing on Facebook. They got 1,000, 1 billion people on this thing. This is where you go for all things line dancing on Facebook. If you got a hot dance you want to put out there, if you're trying to find out what's the hot dance, if you're trying to get information on events and all of that stuff, go to this page. Katrina Daniels has a whole calendar of events for 2025 and the beginning of 2026 on there. It's already in the featured section up top. If you want to find out what's going on in these different cities, this is your resource. Universal Soul Line Dancing on Facebook.
All right, we have one more before we get to you. Back to you. We get back to our guests. Let me get that off of there. And of course, we got to definitely put this one on here because this is very, very important. Of course,
What's up, Shay?
The ones everybody love to see when it pops up.
Donations. The Cash App is $McFadden JE, or you can Zelle 813-416-8799. This money goes straight to Joseph, the husband of the late great Queen Sheila. He's still making sure this platform is rolling up to date and paying for the actual app and all that stuff. So go ahead and Cash App if you can. $1 or $1,000. They'll take it.
All right, I lied. One more.
And then we got SoulLineDanceRadio.com. Some of y'all don't know, we have our own radio station now. Us Soul Line Dancers. We can listen to line dance music all day long. Go to SoulLineDanceRadio.com. Where it's all line dance music all day long. We got different DJs mixing line dance music throughout the day. Like we got Lady Steph DJing on 7 o'clock in the morning on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, a live mix. And then we got at 10 o'clock, Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday, I think every day at 10 o'clock, we got the club line dances, or the popular club line dances like the Cupid Shuffle and the Wobble and Flex and all that stuff. They're all at 10 o'clock every day in the morning. And then we got playlists for different events. Of course, the Beginners Ball has a playlist. Tuesdays and Thursday nights at 8 o'clock, you can get the Beginner Ball playlist on the radio station. We also have the Trail Ride Stepper music every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. You can tune in and get your boots on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Get it in.
Never heard of
Good stuff. If you got some stuff that you think we're not doing or have on there, you can email me at soullinedanceradio@yahoo.com, and I'll make sure your music gets on the radio station. This is our station for us all day. If you want to run a commercial for your event, you can get with me. You can send me a 20 to 30-second audio clip talking about your event, and we can promote your event also on the radio station. Get on that thing.
Great. We'll get back to announcements later, but we got to get back to our guests.
Shout out to all 54 people in here tuned in, locked in.
I gotta say, Carlos, you by the way, catch up on this list.
We got Shay jumped in from Cleveland, Ohio.
Shay.
We got John Woodhouse in the building. We got that's pretty much it in the comments.
Shay, the twin sister. Okay.
Yeah, I got Mr. So Sexy in the comments.
Everybody over here on the overlay, if you have a question for her, it's a great time to do it now.
Oh no. Oh no.
Get it out.
Might not want to own that though. Let's see what the people want to know. What question they gonna ask today?
Where were you at? Where were you at this weekend? You say you're going to visit your daughter, right?
Yeah, so I went to Georgia. So I went to Georgia. Hey, love you too. Went to Georgia to see my daughter. It was her last home basketball game. So she plays basketball in college, and they had the last home game. And because she's a sophomore and she's at a junior college, they do like a sophomore night, which is similar to senior night in high school. So I went to walk her out. And then on the way back home, I stopped at S-Bar, the old popular S-Bar. Yeah.
So how was that? So people see that, they go viral all the time. You see like you said, the young college kids in there getting their bop on. So how was it? Did you feel like you embraced? Did you feel out of place? How was the energy?
Definitely wasn't out of place. Because like I say, I'm already like I'm auntie to a lot of these people. Some of them met me for the first time at S-Bar. They've been seeing me on their timeline, but they was able to meet me in person at S-Bar. But the energy and the vibe up in S-Bar is crazy. Like they don't sit down. They don't sit down. Like auntie had to go sit down. Auntie, we know you ain't sitting down. Yes, I'm tired. Y'all 20. I'm 40. I'm sitting down. But it's a vibe, and it's a lot of young people. It is, but they're not in there being disrespectful. There no fighting. Even if you bump into somebody mistakenly, nobody's getting mad. Like for it to be a lot of young kids in there, it's an inviting environment. It really is. They ain't in there trying to tell you what to do, what you can and can't do. Like if you know the dance, you know it. If you don't, you don't. I suggest if you don't know it, out the way, because you'll get ran over. But they ain't fussing at you or mad at you about it either if you don't know it. So it's definitely a different environment.
Okay.
Yeah, the country is with everything.
The biggest difference. What would be the biggest difference between like going popping at somebody's line dance night versus the stepper night?
Whoo, so now the steppers don't care which direction they facing. So it's events. We all got to be facing the same way. They don't care. So the dance going in 4 different directions because all of them done decide to start on a different wall because that's just what they wanted to do. So the dance is going all different kind of. This group want to start on the side wall. This group want to start on the front wall.
Video
They're all
that.
doing the same dance, but everybody ain't start on that one wall.
Video that.
Turn it every which way. Another thing is
people are everywhere going doing it. Is
as I said, I got a video of that.
You see that?
Like a Chinese.
So that's one big difference. Another difference is that they don't care where they start the dance at. Like you could be the choreographer in there. They're gonna start that dance when they want to start that dance.
Free will, I guess.
But again, even with that, there's nobody in there like trying to cut the DJ, be like, nope, start it over at the right spot. Like they literally just in there to have fun, and that's it. They are not about all the politics at all. Like we just came here to dance and pick and bounce in our cowgirl boots. That's it. That's it.
Okay. And that makes sense though. He said 19, 20, 21-year-olds. Like it's just raw. It's just a raw, fun, raw energy. It's just, and it can easily be like I told you, like the right person come along like you already mentoring a lot of them now. And so it's like it's gonna take time, but they're gonna get, get a little older. It's gonna be a little order coming.
Yeah, they can stand to have a little order now. They can, but I don't go in there fussing like I'm one soul line dancer in there with all them folks. I'm not even on my mouth. Like, okay, auntie gonna be out here with y'all too. Come on. Well, why are we going on today? Okay, this one, here we go. Listen. It's a time and place. And that's not the time
for that.
To do any of that. Yeah, that's not time.
And the thing about it though, like with their dances, for the most part, they're all the type of dances where you can pretty much start it anywhere. Because they don't have a part 3 and a special and a tag and a bridge and all that. This stuff is pretty much 4-wall dances that you pretty much, unless you're doing a line. Other than that, it really don't matter like where you jump in. And so that's probably why. Because, with some of our songs, you got to start at the right spot because there's certain parts of the dance that we do only in that spot.
Right.
And with a lot of
a lot of the dances that they're doing, like in the songs that they're using, like that they can do that. They can do that on their side.
Correct.
They really can. They can do that on their side. It ain't like this one part got to go to the tag. It's the only thing you can do on the tag. Their dances aren't like that. They're doing more of their dances than our dances in that environment.
Correct.
What do you do on your downtime? Somebody said.
Shay said, "How do you handle being a line dance celebrity?"
I want to get an autograph when I see her. Let's see y'all. I see her in the line. I get an autograph.
Well, I don't know because I don't see myself as that. So and I've been told I need to accept it, but right now I still don't see myself as that.
So what would make you what would classify to you a line dance celebrity? Like, is there one? If you're not one, what is one? A name one. Oh, okay.
Caught off guard.
Yeah. Get off of here,
The one question I like is when they say, how do you remember all these dances? And that's always a good question because people always ask, you've been around long enough, and I have my own answer, but what is yours? How do you remember all them dances?
I don't remember all of them, actually. I do. And so I do forget. Like, I really do. I do forget dances. I do.
I done forgot more than I remember.
Don't believe me when I tell them. I be like, I forget. Now, you do it one good time, and I'm like, oh, okay, now I remember. But I forget.
But somebody just getting into the game, and they see you out there, and all of a sudden, bam, bam, you doing this dance, you doing that dance, blah, blah, blah. Because they do that a lot to all of us. We got it. It's like when you go to work and it's your job and you get it.
Yeah.
You've been
Yeah,
doing it
they just
long
don't
enough.
realize how long you've been doing it. That's all.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the thing.
Mhm.
The
Yeah,
thing.
because so a lot of these people, line dancing is just now becoming the it thing or the big thing. So for them, they're just now getting into it.
It's on the
And
news everywhere.
I've been line dancing for a few years now. A lot of the dances I post, they think they're new. And I'm like, no, this is old. You're just seeing it and recognizing
That's
it
what I'm
because you're paying
talking about.
attention now. Yeah, you're
That's
paying
what I'm
attention
talking
Somebody
about.
now.
told
Like
me that.
that's what I'm talking about
What you
when
say?
me and Carlos talked. Is that when I do an old dance here to these people in Spartanburg, it's new to them. They never seen it, and they're
Mhm.
excited about it. So I'm taking those dances and like showcasing them, and plus we loved a lot of those dances. You know, I don't want to go to the junkyard. Just keep doing them and keep doing them. And I had a visit in my class Saturday. This guy came to my class to surprise me. He's a line dance instructor. He came to my class, and I didn't have class. He called, Mr. Charles, where you at? I said, I'm at home. He said, I'm in your class. He said, I came to surprise you. I said, well, surprise. I'm not there. And it was Rondi. Rondi came down to my
Oh,
class. Yeah.
really?
He said, man, where you at, man? I said, hey, this my time off and stuff. Surprise.
It's
So
I'm a time my work because there's some people being messy in the, in the comment
you see, we just
section.
ignoring them.
They
We
being
have the
real
power to
messy.
ignore and everything, you know.
They being
So, like, what did you
messy.
say earlier? There's a time for certain things.
They
This
being
ain't the
messy.
time, okay? No, this ain't the time.
Um,
We talk
It
about
really
line
is.
dance.
It really is a new culture because somebody had commented on one of my videos, "Oh, y'all trying to be like the S Bar in South Carolina," and I'm like,
mm,
y'all just started down there a year ago. Like I've been doing line dance Mondays for a decade. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all see what y'all got going on, and then y'all see what I got going on, and it's the correlation. Like, oh, we got a bunch of people in the class. You got a bunch of people. Y'all trying to be like the S Bar. And I'm like, I was line dancing while most of y'all was in elementary school.
Thank you.
Like y'all,
Thank
y'all
you.
21 years old. Like, so it's like I'm not trying to be like y'all. I've been doing this since y'all was in diapers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like 7 years. You were 7 years old. If I started 14 years ago and you 21, that means you were 7 years old when I first started line dancing. So you got to put it in perspective. You know, a lot of people, they don't understand. Like they new. Like they're new to line dancing. And post-pandemic, I would say post-pandemic, line dancing has exploded.
Yes.
We started a trail ride stubbers group here in Richmond, and we had a meeting Saturday. I asked everybody, I said, how many of y'all are new to line dancing? And they was like, what's new? I said, a year or two. And most of that group was like this.
Wow.
Like these people have started after the pandemic, right? You know, and it's to them, it's like a new, exciting, beautiful world. And our podcasts and other platforms like this are what they're using to learn, because nobody's giving out information that they need to give. Everybody's either loving on you or hating on you. Ain't nobody giving no information or trying to educate you in a nice way where you can receive it, you know. And that's the biggest thing I see with the trail ride side, the stepper side over there, is that they just raw having a good time. And it need to be more terrestrials coming around like, all right, y'all young kids, come over here. Let me brace you. Let me hold on to you real quick. But you're doing that damn dance wrong. After you give them a hug, you bend them over.
Yeah, and I don't force it either, though. Like I'm not gonna force it, but a lot of them are naturally gravitating towards me. But I don't force it. And you know, I can't make them either. Like I could tell them they still gonna choose to do whatever they want to do. But I am gonna educate you and let you know. And I guess that's one thing too that maybe my soul line dance family probably want to know from me. Like, do I just accept everything that they doing over there? No, I see things that they do wrong and I address it, but it's just time and a place to address it.
The way, yeah.
And you got to make sure that they're in a position to also receive what you're saying.
Well, there's a question out there I want to kind of know an answer to. It says that are you and Carlos thinking about collaborating soon on a dance? That'd be kind of cool.
Well,
let's collab and do nothing. So
we got one. It might can happen again. Who knows?
Well, that was your mom that said it, Carlos. So I just
Who knows? Who
So you
knows?
got to be on the collaboration on what. But also Melinda asked her, how is it decided who choreographed a dance to a song? So I'm gonna jump on that right now.
Yeah.
All right. So what's supposed to happen is
Yeah.
the resources that we read off about 10 minutes ago, you're supposed to go to urbanlinedanceconnection.com and put the song name in and the dance name in, blah, blah, blah. Nothing come up. Then you go to YouTube, put the artist and the song name in and put the word line dance behind it and see if anything come up. And then once you do your due diligence on that and you feel like ain't no dance to it already, you can go ahead and get the green light to do it. Now, if it just so happens that somebody drop a dance the same day as you or the day after, the day before, that happens sometimes. But most of the time, as long as you look out there and nobody got a song to it, it should be all right. Now, I do know certain instances where somebody has reached out to the previous choreographer and said, hey, you have a very intricate line dance to the song. I like this song too. I want to make an easier one, something people can catch on the floor. And they communicated and they created two different dances. That has happened. But there's a lot more of the other stuff happening where people just don't care and making a line dance to whatever they want to make a line dance to. And that's how we get to where we at, Belinda, with that.
That was a good question. And they need to ask that more. They need to know that more. That was a very good question. Thank you, Melinda. That's one of the issues out
there. Oh, yeah, you can check Facebook, too. You definitely can check Facebook. A lot of people post on Facebook and don't put it on YouTube or Line Dance Connection, the Urban Line Dance Connection.
Well, while he's gone, oh, we got to do a couple of things.
I'll be right
back. He's everywhere, people. He's everywhere. While he's there, why don't you go ahead and go ahead and do some shout outs, Teresa?
So I mainly want to shout out my people back home. I seen a few of the ladies, their names pop up. So shout out to my dancers back home in Albany, Georgia. I saw some videos today. Y'all was getting it in at the Line Dance Day Party. And I just love that for them, that it kept going. They're keeping the energy. They didn't allow it to die off. So I really want to give them a huge shout out and let them know that I do miss them and I still love them.
Well, I know I want to give a shout out to my new group here, Spartanburg. Everything's different. Actually, Carlos had hit on something in his podcast. And I'll say this again for everybody that weren't on earlier.
You're who?
That's the only one? You got more?
Mm-mm.
Can you hear me? You froze or something. That's it?
Okay.
Can
you hear me?
No, I was saying that, that I wanted to give a shout out to people in Spartanburg. And a lot of people, I said, Carlos had talked the other day about giving more above and beyond. And I just got to give my testimony because I went to a week camping and Carlos said, come on, let's go to this thing and blah, blah, blah. It was, you guys were, I had to make him allow me to pay for some ice cream. That didn't make sense. All this stuff, he wouldn't let me do nothing. And how did I get there? Because the person named Teresa Fields paid for my ticket. People, y'all don't understand the kindness that's out there. Happy birthday, Charles. That's exactly what you told me. Happy birthday. These are the people that's out there. Like I said, I went the first time Carlos took me out on the boat, Mavis boat, and just enjoy life. You know, there's a whole lot of wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people. You got any shout outs, Carlos? So I'm shouting out to both of y'all because I know how y'all are toward me.
So just the people listening and tuning in. It's
always
getting bigger every week, and the podcast is growing, and people are appreciating and loving the spotlight that's being shined on all these great people in line dancing. I do appreciate y'all. And the interaction, people be in here asking great questions, and keep it up, coming in. There's a lot of questions I see on the side right now. I appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Stay tuned, man.
It's the Teresa, are you homesick?
Are you homesick? I am.
Mr. Charles, I know you homesick though. You showed her.
I am homesick about my ladies now. That was I am homesick about that. Them my ladies are my babies. I had them built that thing up. I had them built that thing up.
I don't here. I've seen her before. Hey, what's up, Johnson? All right.
But I don't miss all.
Okay, so you say it's the ladies back at home.
I don't miss Albany. Yeah.
Now, I know Mr. Charles posts a video from Denver like probably once a week.
I miss him.
I miss people, boy.
I mean, 2.5 years. I miss him. I even missed the snow. Now you know that's bad when you miss the snow. But you know, like you said,
you've been dealing with it so long.
Yeah. 15 years of dancing in Denver, and then all of a sudden, boom, it just stopped. One day it just stopped. And starting stuff out here, but yeah, I do miss them, and you're gonna miss them when you just left. So wait till you really after a minute.
No, I miss them.
Miss them now. Okay.
I don't miss the city. I miss my people.
Yes. Denver, you're right. I miss my people. I put one out today. Remember I told you when I called you Teresa, which I really think is the name you gave me, and then years later you popped up with another R. Okay, because I think you was Teresa. And I thought that for I don't know how long I've known you. I was serious until you told me, Teresa.
Yeah, you were serious.
Wow. I was my whole class yelling, "Hi, Teresa!" Well, we definitely got.
How would you know if a dance is hot or not? I don't know. You go ahead and post a picture of your room with all your damn awards and let us know. That's how you know. That's how you know your shit's hot. Hey, look, John went live. He went live 2 days ago.
John, that was shade.
He went live talking about his event for next year, and it's literally 30 medals hanging up on the damn wall. About, I got one of these. He got about 75 of these in the background.
It's hot.
And my joint ain't even for a dance. You know what I'm saying? So like
when he's doing hot,
that's how you know. Goddamn it. Hey, look. It's hot. And it's so crazy because you get an award, you get the medal. This by getting nominated. So they don't even count like the times he won too. Like he get a medal for the times he got nominated. So that's nominations and wins. So he got about 30 of those. And then it's the ones that he won. Dance of the year. Choreographer of the year. That's how you know.
He said 35. Carlos, he said 35. You got 30.
Yeah, he did. He just dropped the number in the
Hey,
get a job.
I remember 1 year, right? This is how much John was winning, right? It was 1 year. Because I tell people you gotta travel to start knowing people.
Yeah.
And one of the UC Star Awards I went to, and whoever at the table at the time, y'all probably know it because I ain't know y'all. Whoever sat at the table with me and my mama, I didn't know nobody. And this was the year that Backyard Party was up for a nomination. So they throw the joke up on the screen. They say these dances, blah 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 blah. I'm at my table with my mama. I was like, Backyard Party. That's an easy no-brainer. They won. And I didn't know that it was 2 people that was nominated for that same award was sitting at my table, bro. I'm at the table like, man, John won that joint, bro. It's this. You know what I'm saying? Like in my mind, because at that time, that dance was super hot. And they started reading our nominees. My table started getting up. I'm like, oh shit. Because when I had said it that he won, everybody was looking at me like, and I didn't know that the people that was nominated that time was sitting right there with me, bro. And so I tell people you gotta travel because you never know who these people are. You could be sitting, everybody look normal, these normal human beings. And that's what we are. We are normal. But I felt like I disrespected them on the low, like, dang. but they ain't come back to the table with that trophy though. line dance of the year goes to John Woodhouse backyard party. You know what I'm saying? Like I call him out. I think this was the first year that I missed on a prediction on a line dance. Like I always pick one every year. I said it's a guarantee. I pick one every year, and I missed this year. I thought
Yatis.
Yeah, Yatis. I thought Yatis was gonna win for her dance, but it was so many dances that was good in her category. It was tough. But yeah, hey, that's how you know your shit hot.
You know. Well, we actually have Michael Womack on here, and a lot of people, like, back to you, Teresa, they don't know about the UC Awards and Oscars for line dancing, and that's that information you need to let them know. Yeah, the conventions. I told somebody the other day, what is a convention? What's a line dance convention? She's one of my new students. Never heard of it at all. And along those lines, you know already what's getting ready to happen here. Talking about line dance conventions. Bam!
The line dancing group. We should be done talking about this thing right now.
No. we should be sold out.
It's the community's fault. I feel like it's the community. The fact that I still have to come up here and talk about it, I blame the community. There's no way. Like, y'all let the trail riders go viral, but the one thing that we got that's like the biggest thing ever is a hidden gem. People every day, I ain't know nothing about that cruise. You guys bust on that cruise? We got 60,000 line dancers nationally, and don't nobody know about this damn cruise. And, we almost sold out. I think my mom said we got like 20-something cabins now. And that's cool. I'm cool. I don't mind promoting. I'm a promotion guru and all that stuff. I like to do that. But if you don't know about the line dancing groovy cruise, if you've been sitting under a rock for the last 2 years, and literally next month will be 2 years since we started promoting it, go to www.thelinedancinggroovycruise.com. We basically rented out the Miami Beach Convention Center. We're going to have a party the day before the cruise for all 3,000 of our guests. We're going to turn up. We got some artists that actually sing and perform the songs that we line dance to showing up. At that party, we're going to have a good time. Multiple DJs. It's going to be lit. And then the next day, we cruise from Miami to our own private island in the Bahamas, where we will have the ultimate beach party. For that week, we're going to have 12 DJs. We're doing Chicago Step-In. We're doing Greek parties. We got military appreciation ceremonies. We got comedians on board. We got bands on board. We got a Motown group coming on board. We got some games we doing. We doing singles events. We doing meet and greets, speed dating. It's everything. It's our cruise, our way. We got the whole damn ship. We're going to be partying on the Lido deck. We're going to be partying in the clubs. We're going to be partying in the atrium. We staying up late, team no sleep. Y'all know how we do. We got the spades tournament. We got the bid whiz tournament, Connect Four, bingo, all that stuff.
Everything. What more you want?
And it's what you want. Go to www.thelinedancinggroovycruise.com. Go to my page. The information is on my page. It's the very top post on my page. Share that link. Put it out there. Let's get them last 25 or so cabins get out the way. And then so we can say we done. The only thing is left for us to do is just make sure Carnival got all their goddamn money. And we can go out and have a good time like we're supposed to. And it's going to make it easier for us to do it again. My mama already don't want to do it again, but the easier it is for us in our transition with Carnival, the more accommodating they will be with us. Because they pretty much feel like we can't do it. So the fact that we are where we at now is an accomplishment in itself. Yes. But let's show them we can turn up, we can throw a party, we can show up like we're supposed to show up. And when it's time to do this again in 2027, it's going to be a lot easier, and we got a lot more negotiation power. All right, but this is why we talk about when we talk about looking into the future with line dancing.
Yes.
These are the things we as a community have to be accountable for to take it to the next level with this stuff.
Picture it. 3,000 people out there on the ship, the whole island, that own island.
I don't think they understand. It's crazy. Like I don't.
My God.
Whatever your favorite event was, multiply that by 3.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's really what it. Like we gonna be
3,000
doing what we do. Like man, listen.
on the high seas. Wow. It looks like that's most of our announcements that we have out this way for our special guest. Well.
Oh, Nikki said she just paid in full yesterday. Okay. On Friday. Okay.
Get them.
Omaha, Nebraska will be on the ship.
Omaha. How many people we got on callers, you said? We had Sharika has right now, I think 5,000 views that I seen last week's podcast. So you want you want people to know who you are.
Boom. 5,000 views on the episode from last week. Yeah, we got 60 people on here right now.
Okay, big good.
That watch the replay. Yeah. If you tuned into the replay, let us know where you're watching from in the comments.
Okay, then I guess we'll move over here to the dance of the week. I think that's on you, Carlos.
Okay, you want to pull it up? I got you. My bad. I missed my cue. All right, we go. Dance to the week, baby. Y'all know what time it is. Hey, y'all already know what time it is.
What's the dance of the week? I just wanted to know. What's the dance of the week?
Lord have mercy. The wizard got them back. Alive in the building. I dance on my dance here. You ready? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Hit me one time. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Yeah. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground.
I tickled myself with that one. I tickled myself.
Get up out your seat.
Shout out to the 3 boots on the ground videos I got on YouTube right now. They done hit 1 million.
All 3 of them. Sheesh.
Everywhere.
All 3 of them done hit 1 million.
Wow. We was telling people that we're going to be doing things different on this podcast. Of course, we're not Queen Sheila. We love what she did. We're going to be if you get on this podcast, send us something that we can play, introduction, and before you get on, and also instead of just saying the dance of the week, let people see it. Just different ideas.
Now, I think people need to know the magnitude of that 1 million views. So you got 3 videos that hit 1 million views. Mm-hmm. I've been on YouTube probably for like a decade and a half. I probably got like 400 videos on there. With all my videos combined, I don't have 2 million views yet. Like all my videos. She got 3 videos that she posted in the last couple of months that got millions of views. That's crazy. Like that's crazy. I don't know if that's a credit to her or to show you how trash my page is. But
that's a credit to her.
We're gonna give her flowers right here today. That's amazing.
It is. And I'm glad you said that too, Carlos, because that goes straight to our next little segment here. And of course, this is definitely going to be on you. Well, actually, we say we both do this. All right. Where those cups at? Well, I'm gonna go first. Teresa, I got your name right. You have been such a wonderful friend to me. You know, you make all this. I remember when we was at Queenstown, all you did was laugh. We all went out to lunch together, and all you did is just laugh, and the energy you had there is just wonderful to be around. If you don't know y'all, you need to know. I know y'all see it on these millions of videos. Meet the person, because that makes the video to me. When you know someone like that does what she does, and she's as humble as she can, trying to help everybody. We need more of you, girlfriend.
Mhm.
All right, like you're my. You act, I mean, to me, it's like you're my daughter, you know, my niece, and Carla's my nephew. So to you, keep doing what you're doing.
All right now.
No, don't get away with it, Carlos. You got a toast too, don't you? Oh, what?
I want to toast to the woman that I've seen you transform into from the time I met you to now, like 2023 to now. Like, you are a totally different woman. You are shining. You are glowing. Your energy is addictive, you know, and it comes through the screen. This is why everybody loves it, shares it. This is why you are where you are with line dancing in that short period of time. And you know,
I love you.
this is why you my girlfriend. Because I love you. You know, it's easy. It's a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer. Like, you know, I had to go ahead and, hey, this one can't get away. You know, but I know you more than most people on the video. Like, you know, you came on here on my podcast and talked about your struggles that people didn't know about. And if you didn't see that episode, y'all make sure I go check that out. But she is a walking billboard for you can do whatever you want to do, put your mind to it. And you look at the videos that the people that can't walk sharing your videos, and people is just the little kids is showing, like, everybody's showing so much love to you.
Yes.
And it's because of you just being you. And we toast to you.
Amen to that. Amen.
Baby.
Bright spot in the line dance community. And I remember this real quick. I remember Carlos told me a while back that I was dating, but he said don't say nothing. So I was talking to you. And before you got off the phone, Teresa.
Mr. Charles, why are we finna do this?
You know we dating. I said, oh, okay. You said, Mr. Charles, I already know you know, because I said, well, I didn't tell, right?
You didn't tell.
I did not tell.
You didn't even tell me.
Yeah, I know. I didn't tell you. I'm like, okay. Because you guys are so dear to me. What makes y'all happy makes me happy. Seriously. That's a fact.
That's funny.
You know, I try not to highlight it too much because right now it's like it's her time. You know,
Yeah,
like I can ease as much as everybody knows I'm an attention whore. I can be that in my own space, in my own platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like even in the entertainment field, I have to tell myself that all the time. Like, if I DJ a wedding, like literally before I get out the car, I gotta tell myself it's their wedding. I ain't getting married. Like, they got me here to entertain people, but I have to understand it's their wedding. Like, they have the spotlight. And it's the same thing with Teresa right now. Like, it's her time to shine. She's blowing up. You know, I don't want to dim none of that. I don't want to be like, I'm here too. Hey, man, you know, like, I don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So she got it, you know?
Me and Carlos just talked the other day about the podcast, about working together. And I said, you know, I love what he does. He has that knack. I mean, I'm calling him the podcast line dancer now. I got another podcast coming up with Kwame and them. He has that knack for doing it. I don't have no ego. I ain't got to always be. You got to stay in your lane sometime and see the talent that people have. That's why You go, Carlos, do your thing. I'm like, I told him, I'm like driving the thing. Okay, what time is it? Blah, blah, we got to go here and do that. I'm so glad that he is co-hosting with me because that's what he does. That's what he does. He's great at it. He's great at it.
It's tough though. So like even to wrestle, like I actually like, because this is my thing. Like imagine being that, because Kevin Hart talked about this. Like the very thing that you got reprimanded for as a child is the same thing that made you rich or made you famous or get you to where you want to go. And like I feel like it's been times where I've wanted to talk so much. And like my mother would tell you, my report card say nothing but talks in class too much. Blah, blah, blah.
No.
And like in my career, it's like I get on stage and talk and tell people what to do all damn day. Right? I just get on stage teach line dance. I'm gonna be a cruise director on a cruise ship. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking. And like, do you feel like at any point in your life you were not able to, maybe because of yourself or maybe because of the outside world, but not be who you are today?
Absolutely. You got to think, I just came out this shell. You know, I grew up in the South, and you know, some of the stuff y'all see me do now, like the older women are they frown upon that, right? Like, she twerking everywhere, or she whatever. They frown upon that. So I grew up like, you know, you don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't do that. I grew up, you don't, you know, your hair is your glory. You don't cut your hair. So yeah, all of that. But when I got beyond all of that is when I started thriving.
There you go.
That's the testimony right there.
Yeah.
That's a word.
Because you're going to have the haters. It don't matter. No matter if you're doing everything right. You did nothing to them. They're going to get the haters.
Cool. Yeah, that's true.
You are doing something
That's
right.
true.
And that's what's happening. But like you say, you stand in your lane, you're doing your thing, and keep doing.
Stay in my lane, and I do my thing.
The only thing I didn't like was you was doing that TikTok. As soon as I'm starting enjoying your dance, it's TikTok off. Okay. TikTok. Wait a minute, I want to see the whole thing. I tell you. Oh boy. Tiffany drink.
Somebody about to get blocked. Cheap viewers on Stream Boot. Okay.
Remove the space.
Okay, got you out here. Add to block list.
Wow.
Yeah, a million views. You are definitely an inspiration for those who are in this shell and trying to break through. That was Shayla.
Congratulations, Melva. I'm gonna give another little shout out. We're still looking for another female co-host, at least for an episode, so you can get a female perspective when we have all men out here and stuff. So that's what Queen wanted to do. She wanted to do that.
To try to get somebody to come on here at least once a month, like this get a different point of view. We still have our guests come on, but we want another personality on the screen. Maybe Charles can take a break this week and let you come on, or maybe I can take a break this week and bring you on, or just kind of have a one male, one female, maybe both of us in the people, but just kind of changed up a little bit. If you're interested in coming on the big screen, hit us up. You know, if you can't be scared though. Don't be on here stuttering and
everybody that says they nervous, I can't. Every time somebody say they're nervous, I can't get them off. Every time, because they get comfortable, and I mean, we're not making you say nothing. You just get relaxed, get comfortable, come on here, enjoy yourself. 200th episode. We'll talk about that real quick. Carlos and I we're talking about having a tribute to Queen Sheila, and playing maybe some of her dances, and it's gonna be just me and him. People can chime in, or maybe we'll send you a link. But you can't talk no more like 3 minutes. We'll cut you off because you know how sometimes people will say something. But and Joe's gonna come in here, her husband. He's gonna thank everybody for continuing on the podcast. So we don't ever want to forget her. And we figured the 200th episode would be fitting to. I'm gonna put her bio up, let everybody read it, and hopefully I'll get Barbara, the lady that took after her, to get on here and say a couple words. So then we're gonna after that put it to rest. But we want to celebrate her 200 people, 200 episodes. Now, Teresa, do you have any shout outs?
That'll be one of our co-hosts. She'll be good. Donetta, I'm gonna probably reach out to her. Reach out to April too. I think
Yeah.
April will be.
I reached out to April and she couldn't do it then, but she said later on. So yeah, reach out to her. She has that energy too. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, April. Woo.
Jump
Woo,
off
woo,
this
woo,
guy.
woo. Woo, 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 woo.
April.
You like she made me go up 10 more. Sheesh.
You look and say, you ain't doing enough, huh? Let me keep doing.
It's good though. Like I'm here for it. Like I'm okay with it. That doesn't bother me.
If you
I don't have
haven't
to be
been,
the highest or the only energy in the room. Like that don't bother me. I'm still gonna come stand right beside you and get it in. And you can be 10 times higher than me.
Remember last year, sneaker ball on the rooftop? Oh Lord, I thought that roof was gonna fall.
Going crazy.
Yeah, people still come in on that video that I have of me and her. They are still going crazy on that video.
If you haven't, please do so. Come to these events with these energetic people. If you just sit back and watch, it don't matter. Energetic. What are they saying out there? I know that Alexa probably wants to do a trivia. We did talk a lot. You're out there, Alexis. But if people don't know, we used to do a trivia. Person get the first 3. But that's usually Alexa. Last time she got the first 3 out of 4, I believe, something like that. So, Teresa, anything you talked about? And just ask them a question or anything we talked about.
What year did I start line dancing with a class?
Whoa.
Like when I went to my first class.
We do to see who's really listening.
I think she missed that part.
Yeah, she might not get this one. Yeah, she might not get this
Oh,
one.
to my Alexa?
Yeah.
Oh, she went on it.
She's on earlier, but
So we're gonna find out.
Because that was
bam, who said it? Alexa.
2017.
That's not right. When you first started,
when I first started going to a class.
Melva said Alexa said she was late. She said she's guessing. That was a great guess.
Oh, okay. That was a close guess. But
so we got 17 to 16 so far.
Melva was right. That's the first one I saw. Melva.
Okay, yes, 16.
How many followers do she have now? We mentioned that earlier, so you got to get on early. People. You got to get on early.
Why somebody go?
We asked Bernadette Burnett how many dances she created that one. That was crazy. Everybody's on here, y'all.
Cortasia.
They need Alexa to come back to Facebook. 108, Alexa. Yep. It was 108, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was 6,000. That's crazy.
I'm way past 6,000, Shay.
You got 10,000.
6,000 10 years ago.
That was in a week. What you got, Carlos?
Melva answered with the collective answer.
Yeah, collective.
That's how much we got together.
Put 15 with mine. 15 people.
Let's see. Oh yeah. So what 3 videos does she have 1 million views over? What song? What dance on YouTube? What's that dance that she got a million
views? No.
Number 4 ain't too far behind either.
And the 4th one coming up on 1 million. Shayla got her boots on the ground.
Yeah, everybody should have got that. You see, Alexa came in, what? 0.3 of a second late. Now we're gonna go one more go round before we move on. Go ahead, Teresa.
Ooh.
It don't have to be line dance related either.
Anything we talked about.
How did I start trail riding?
Well, I don't have to answer that. I forgot.
Somebody put set it off. 85 people put boots on the ground. She come out.
Put set up.
Set it off.
How did
Just
I
in case.
start trail riding?
Good question.
Now that video might hit the million though soon.
Triple VA.
John without triple VA.
I got it out there, John. I got it out there. I got it out there.
The word triple on it is John.
You caught it Monday. I posted it Tuesday.
Oh, I'm gonna look at it.
College group.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, Alexa. All right. How many children does she have? Alexa got 2. She probably was typing while she was typing this one. Like knowing what we're gonna ask or something. And for all of you out there, we figured out how Alexa don't win. We invite her as a host, I guess.
Shayla got it first. She said one kid.
So Shayla got 2 and Alexa got 2.
Oh.
Mm.
So
Oh, baby, they knew that. Everybody coming in.
Who is Teresa's boyfriend?
Where them
Sometimes
boots?
you gotta make sure motherfuckers know. Yeah, I gotta make sure y'all motherfuckers know. Yeah, we gonna go viral. Gonna be a lot of people in your inbox. You go viral now. I know. Motherfuckers know.
Shay, I guess Shay's not winning this week. Where you at, Alexa? You didn't know that, Alexa?
Long as motherfuckers know.
If you don't know, now you know. If you don't know, now you know.
Shayla
That was
got
good.
first, right?
I need everybody to type that junk, especially the men. So if you let me know you was in my inbox, I mean you knew who it was, and you still came across the line. That's all I wanted. I just want to know.
I love it. Alexa laughing. Well, you want to give any shout outs, a good friend?
I did already. Remember my shout out.
Announcements. I'm sorry, announcements.
Oh,
My mom said Mr. Charles.
What did she say?
Mr. Charles call her more than I do. I
got things to say.
You decide.
I'll be like, Teresa, you got that data? Can you send it to me? Go ahead. And she sends it to me. I love it. I'll get you, Avis.
John said he knows now.
Now he knows.
He was talking something where he been. He missed that.
Oh boy. So you
Yes.
Where you going next? Well, you probably going to what's your next event? What's the next event?
My next event is Quan's event next week. Well, this week, Sunday. Quan's event in Atlanta, and then I have Dee's event the weekend after in Columbia. Then of course the beginners ball after that. Rondi. No, I have a all-female ride event that I'm doing in Atlanta, and then Rondi's event, then Deep Creek.
And that's before what? That's before July.
That's before July. I'm doing Lala's event in August. Lala, the 251 line dancers. I'll be with Brian Price in September.
And Brian.
Yeah. Of course, you know the cruise as well. But I think that's all I got right now. Right now.
Carlos, how many events you say you went to last year? You had to count.
I think 20.
1 year. I'm
Mm.
telling y'all.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking me, oh, yeah, there's events? Like,
Hmm.
there's more events than there's weekends. I bet you that.
Yeah, it's more. Now it's even more. It's way more
Yeah.
events than weekends. If it's 52 weeks, it's probably about 70 events.
Mm.
You gotta
So,
think
one
every state got multiple groups and everybody had their own annual event there. Like just Atlanta alone. Like how many times y'all think we can come to Atlanta? Like then I add an event to Atlanta.
Then you added Atlanta.
Already got 20 to go to in Atlanta. You know, so I apologize on that.
Well,
But
ever since,
yeah,
go ahead, Carlos.
I was saying it's crazy. If you're getting into the new people on here, like Shayla and all y'all that's new to this, like there's literally a line dance convention every weekend
Everywhere, somewhere.
in a city somewhere, and it's getting bigger. It's getting crazy.
Bigger. Right after the news article they had, Good Morning America, 4 line dance groups popped up in this little city.
Of course. Yeah. Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, they're like, okay, wow. Getting started. Well, what else we got here, Carlos? Did we catch everything? I know we
Look at
definitely want you.
Yes, ma'am, Nikki. If he there, I'm there, baby. If he there, I'm there.
You gotta click that link.
Got me about to get in trouble.
Yeah, when you went through that, so we were supposed to be going to Flavor. We were supposed to be going to Flavor. That thing sold out in like 9 minutes. Like we literally was in the kitchen trying to register like on the phones, and then when we hit like pay, it was like this event is sold out. I'm like, what the?
That's what's happening, y'all. That's the line dance world.
Yeah.
It's a world
They
now.
know they're supposed to be at a bigger venue. Flavor can easily do 1,000 people. They need to get a bigger venue. 300. They need more than 300.
And we call it a community. It's way bigger than a community. I'm telling you.
It's their 15th too. They need to go ahead and change their location. Go ahead and get a big spot, man. Do it big. But yeah, these events sell out quick. You got UC. UC is dropping their registration July 1st.
Okay.
You got Linda dropping her registration. What, July? No, when is it?
It's June 1st or July 1st. One of them.
Then you know I normally drop my registration for the beginners ball July 1st for next year. So y'all gotta jump on these. Come out. You gotta jump on it.
And Linda is celebrating what? 10? Is it gonna be the
No, because hers every 2 years. And I know I was at the first one. I think that was in 18. So she 18, 20, 20. I think that's how
said
she's
something on the last one. Not 10 years of events. I think 10 years of them dancing, her group or whatever. I think that's what it is.
I love me some Linda Sams, I'm telling you.
Okay.
As a matter of fact.
Yeah, look that up because I'm interested.
Yeah, I was like, as a matter of fact, hold on.
I feel like her event been longer than that, but let's see.
18,
The first time I went was 2017, but I don't know if that was
2017 or 2018. 2017.
It was 2017.
And they've been going on since 17. They've been going on for a while.
I went back in 19.
Well, I know they had it in 22 because, like I said, that's when we got married at her event.
Adrian said,
yeah, because they were supposed to have it in 21, but she pushed it back because COVID was still.
COVID. Yeah.
Crazy down New Orleans.
Oh, no wonder why I can't see it. Hold
on. Okay.
Well, my good friend, you have any last words you want to say to everybody?
It's 10th year extravaganza.
It's a 10 years for Linda.
Mm-hmm. It says NOLA Southern Experience 10th year extravaganza.
Whoa. Maybe by when?
The hotel's already out. Put the hotel information already out there.
And it opens up June 1st registration.
Okay.
So that.
Where did you get that information from? Let people know. Where'd you get the information from? To let everybody know.
Huh?
Where'd you get that
Oh,
information?
I got it off Facebook. She has an event. She has an event.
So
She has it on
it's anywhere.
Facebook as an event. Yeah, so she
You
got
can
an
find
event
it.
Yeah,
page for
event
it.
page. She got an event page. Okay.
Look,
Not an event
Carlisa
page.
Williams, down in the country. Carlisa, how you doing,
So
Carlisa?
hold on. So UC and Linda Sims events are opening. The registration open on the same date, July 1st. Woo!
June.
I mean, you gotta have about $400 ready. You gotta
That's
be
some money. Told you I got me a
June
job.
1st for Linda. June 1st.
July. I meant June 1st. Sorry. It's
Yeah,
gonna be both of them June 1st.
June 1st.
Why do you think I got a job? You're right. Got hired. Yes,
You got a
sir.
job to be able to travel.
Yep. Line dancing travel.
Hit me one time.
Exactly what people do. Well, you have anything else you want to say, Teresa, on the way out? To the people, to everybody?
I love y'all. I love y'all real bad. I love y'all. I really do. Y'all love on me. Y'all show me a lot of love, and I love y'all back.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, when you get out here and you see special people, you gotta love on them. It's just as simple as that. You gotta love on them. You guys are special. I have so many wonderful friends in line dancing. You guys always been at the top of my list. So thank you for coming on here. Thank you for doing this. If you wouldn't, I would still been bugging you over and over again until you said yes. So, like I said, it's a perfect time.
This your last rodeo.
Carlisa talking about something. She finally called the episode. She coming at
I
the
tried to get on here. She's supposed to be working at night. I caught you. She couldn't get on here because call it. Get you on here, but don't forget, people. All you new people, all you people that I mean, all y'all. Let us know. Y'all can get on here. People that just started, let us know. Get on here. Get on here. Let people know what you're doing. You know, it's supposed to be an hour, but that's kind of like a joke. Yeah, you can't talk in no hour, please. I'm gonna get on here next week. If you ever been on the podcast, please tune in next week and just say something like "Love you, Queen," or "I'm on." Or there's been a lot of people on this podcast, so just to give a shout out to Queen next week.
I've seen the information, Shayla. I've seen the links for that.
And I definitely want to give a shout out to everybody out this way. A lot of people love you, girlfriend. Let's just put it like this. You say you get a lot of love. A lot of people love you.
I love y'all too.
It's wonderful. Keep doing your stuff, and we Sunday. Roll calls. I'm gonna let you shut it down.
Line Dance University.
Emma.
LDU. You know.
I graduated. Did you see that picture of me and Carlos? He had his own. Yeah, we just graduated with honors. We was in Columbus, Ohio. I love that picture.
Yeah, because I went to community college. We ain't had no frat. I couldn't pledge. So now I'm part of a line dance sorority. Well, all y'all my frat.
Everywhere.
And see, you know, with frats and sororities, they only got a handful of scrolls, dances they do. With my fraternity and sorority, you know what I'm saying? We got thousands of dances. We be out there.
Get up out your seat.
And I see Carlisa says she work on Sunday. And then we telling this to everybody. Me and Carlos talking about this don't always have to be on Sunday. Okay. Special times, seasons. And we got Joe told us to go with it. He loved the fact that we're doing this. He said, do it your way. So might see us pop up on a Saturday one day or something. Weekday.
Don't worry. Next year,
Carlos,
we're doing the Super Bowl halftime. We're going to do Let's Talk Soul Line Dancing at halftime. Everybody tune in for halftime show.
That's the halftime show. And don't forget about Carlos' podcast on Tuesdays. I'm telling y'all, go back and listen to the last episode. I'm telling you, that's all I can say. You just listen to it. If you haven't been line dance, if you have, especially if you're an instructor about payments and all that, please, please, please go listen to that.
Yeah, man.
I loved it.
That's all I got. You can end this, Mr. Charles.
Again, thank you, everybody. We're glad we're back on Facebook. Yay, yay, yay. Everybody's out here. Sorry we can't answer everybody questions, but it's too many of y'all. It's just
He said
hard to read
change the
everything, but
Wednesday.
continue to watch
Yeah,
us.
right.
Say what now, Carlos?
Carlisa said change the show to Wednesday. I said, yeah, right. No, you're not. Nope.
Oh boy. Well, we got Petty LaBelle.
Petty,
What's
Petty
Patty
LaBelle.
Love you too, Patty. But we just let everybody know we come over here and have fun. You know, that's what it's a combination of everything. Energy, excitement, fun, appreciation, consideration. That's what this whole line dance world is about. So join us. For the new people, welcome aboard. Get with people like Teresa and listen. Listen. You're not making, but listen. Listen is very, very important. Les Marie was on here a couple weeks ago with the what's that thing?
Deep Creek. He
Deep
just
Creek.
popped in here just now. This Leslie
Deep Creek.
popped in. Deep Creek and Jim.
Les.
The boy DJ on Friday night. You know what I'm saying? I got the beginners. I got y'all on lock. I got y'all. Go ahead, register. Information is on my page. And if you need information for Deep Creek, go ahead and message me. I'll send you that link with all the stuff that you need. Hit me up.
And that's one thing we didn't talk about. I'm gonna talk about for half a second. The beginner's ball. I want everybody to come up to me and shake my hand. Beginner's ball. All 1,200 of y'all. Take a picture. That's coming up next. Number 3. Seems like you've been doing it for a long time, brother. That's just number 3.
Know,
wow.
right?
1,200 people. Say that over again. 1,200 people in one.
1,200 people. The more people, the more complainers.
Already know.
Kylo, my bed.
Get ready.
They ain't make my bed up, Kylo. They ain't make my bed up in my room, Kylo. The hotel too big. Why I gotta walk so far to get something to eat? Why the Starbucks on the 3rd floor, not the 1st floor? Kylo. Just be complaining about all type of stuff, boy. Sheesh.
I had a lady come up to me and said, Mr. Charles, I know you carry a lot of weight. I said, well, that's why I'm on a diet. But that's not what she was talking about. I know you carry a lot of weight about these people. I already told him, why are you telling me then? I ain't got no weight. But I understood. I just laughed about it. I just say, I
Hey, that one lady got mad at me because I ain't give her a hug when I was trying to carry speakers to the ballroom. I'm like, do you? Like, y'all know I'm
down to
a
hug somebody, man.
social, loving, hugging, whatever, kiss babies, whatever you want me to do. But I was carrying 2 speakers, trying to get to the ballroom so we can set this thing up. He acting funny now because he got this big old event. He want to be different and funny now. And I'm like, really?
Hear more about them speakers.
Yeah. Y'all be looking for something to complain about. Sheesh.
Oh, boy. All right,
Wait,
everybody. Go ahead, Carlos.
No, I said we're going to have some fun. And,
so I get to see a lot of y'all there. A lot of you there. And I might take a couple pictures. I don't know yet. But I might take a couple pictures. You never know. So, anything else?
Nope.
Are we still on here? The love. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in next week. I will be sharing it to every single one of y'all's pages. You already know it. So as soon as this is over with, probably first thing in the morning, you'll be seeing this. We're going to see how many we go. So what she said, Queen, love is no good unless you give it away. We've given away all the love to everybody out there, to Teresa, wonderful, wonderful guest. And everybody I'm glad everybody woke up. And if you didn't wake up on time, you're an hour behind, go ahead and check it out. It's recorded, no problem. So thank you, Teresa. I'll talk to you later, Carlos. This is wonderful. I love this. This was wonderful. All right, everybody, have a great week. Spring is coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. Goodbye, everybody.